The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers Thursday, January 2. Will and Remy's shocking outcome. Electra Faceoff comes to wild end. The Bold and the Beautiful B&B spoilers for Thursday, January 2 reveal that Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, will step up for Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace, when it counts now that he's found her in the middle of a risky struggle with Remy Price, Christian Weissman. We should mention that the show will air an encore episode on Wednesday, January 1, but things will pick up right where they left off when the current action resumes on Thursday, January 2. Will manage to track Electra down, but the danger is far from over. It won't be long until Will hurls himself at Remy and turns this into a showdown between them instead. Remy will want to make Will pay for stealing Electra's heart and clear his own path to running away with her. Of course, Electra has no interest in going to New York with Remy, especially after all the deep-fake horror that he's unleashed on her life. Even so, Remy is delusional enough to think he can fix this, and may plan to kidnap Electra if she won't go willingly. Will can't let that happen, so he'll get into a physical confrontation with Remy and do everything in his power to protect Electra. This fight will happen multiple stories up, and B&B has already been showing fans the ground below and highlighting the risks of falling. As Will continues to play the hero, will he send Remy flying over the railing and down with a splat? Meanwhile, viewers will be eager to see more of Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, and Bill Spencer, Dawn Diamond, now that she's been released into his comforting arms. Bill arranged for Luna to get out of jail, but it won't be quite that simple. Luna will have some strict rules to follow now that she's no longer behind bars, but she'll just be grateful that Bill would do something so amazing for her. This is only going to make Luna even more obsessed with Bill, especially since he'll no doubt be keeping a close eye on her at the Spencer estate. Bill may see hope for Luna's redemption, but our predictions hint that she could unleash another round of trouble sooner or later. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Luna's release news will spread in the coming episodes, so stay tuned for updates on all the backlash. In the sunlit halls of Forrester Creations, the drama escalates as Thursday's episode dives deep into betrayal, heartbreak, and surprising alliances. The chessboard is set, and each character takes their move, but not all will make it out unscathed. Will and Remy's shocking outcome. It all begins with a quiet confrontation in the Forrester office. Will Spencer, the youngest of the Spencer clan, finds himself in an unexpected showdown with Remy Carrington, a bold newcomer tied to Bill Spencer's murky past. Remy's arrival has been a storm cloud over Will's otherwise bright demeanor, and on Thursday, it's clear why. Will, desperate to prove himself in his father's eyes, discovers that Remy has been leaking confidential information about Spencer publications. The information, seemingly harmless at first, has begun to jeopardize business deals and relationships within the company. Armed with proof, Will corners Remy in a tense scene that oozes with emotional weight. Why? Will's voice trembles as he holds up a printed email chain. Why would you do this to my family? Remy, ever the enigmatic figure, offers a smirk that's both infuriating and oddly sympathetic. Your father isn't the same you think he is. I'm not the bad guy here, Will. I'm just balancing the scales. The conversation takes a shocking turn when Remy reveals that the leaks were not out of malice, but as part of a vendetta against Bill, stemming from a betrayal years ago. The revelation leaves Will reeling, torn between loyalty to his family and a growing empathy for Remy's plight. But the twist doesn't end there. In a stunning move, Will decides to strike a deal with Remy. He'll help uncover the full extent of Bill's past misdeeds if Remy agrees to stop the leaks. The uneasy alliance sets the stage for future chaos, as both Will and Remy are now playing a dangerous game with Bill at the center. Electra's fiery face-off. Meanwhile, across town at the Forrester mansion, sparks fly as Electra Navarro, the fiery fashion mogul with a grudge against the Forresters, finally makes her move. For weeks, Electra has been plotting to expose a scandal involving Ridge Forrester and her late sister Isabella. Thursday's episode brings her face to face with Brooke Logan, and the confrontation is nothing short of explosive. Brooke, ever the protector of Ridge's legacy, stands her ground as Electra accuses Ridge of being responsible for Isabella's downfall. "You think you know him," Electra sneers, her eyes blazing. But Ridge's charm hides a darkness you can't even begin to understand. Brooke refuses to back down, defending Ridge with her trademark mix of passion and conviction. "Whatever you think you have on Ridge, it's in the past. He's not that man anymore." The argument escalates, and Electra reveals a damning piece of evidence. A journal entry from Isabella that implicates Ridge in a scandal that could ruin the Forrester name. The tension reaches a fever pitch when Brooke, in an uncharacteristic moment of vulnerability, pleads with Electra to reconsider her vendetta. "This won't bring Isabella back," Brooke says, her voice trembling. "It will only destroy more lives." Electra, visibly shaken but resolute, delivers a chilling ultimatum. If Ridge doesn't publicly admit his role in Isabella's tragedy, she will release the journal to the press. The threat leaves Brooke scrambling to protect Ridge and the Forrester family from impending scandal. A wild end to the showdown. The episode's climax takes place at the Forrester Creations annual gala, where tensions between Electra and Brooke boil over in front of the elite of Los Angeles. As the music swells and cameras flash, Electra takes the stage, journal in hand, ready to expose Ridge's secrets to the world. But in a dramatic twist, Ridge himself interrupts the spectacle, stepping into the spotlight with a calm yet commanding presence. "Electra," he says, his voice steady, "if you have something to say it to me, not to an audience." The confrontation is electric, with Ridge and Electra exchanging heated words. Ridge admits to mistakes in his past, but denies the full extent of Electra's accusations. The crowd watches in stunned silence as Ridge appeals to Electra's humanity. "Isabella wouldn't want this," Ridge says, his voice breaking. "She wouldn't want you to destroy yourself in the name of revenge." The plea seems to reach Electra, who hesitates, her resolve wavering. In a surprising turn of events, she hands the journal to Ridge and walks off the stage, leaving the room in stunned silence. The episode ends on a cliffhanger as Ridge opens the journal, his face a mix of fear and determination. The contents remain a mystery, but it's clear that whatever lies within could change everything. What's next? Thursday's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful delivers a roller coaster of emotions and sets the stage for even more drama. Will and Remy's alliance adds a new layer of intrigue to the Spencer family saga, while Electra's vendetta against Ridge threatens to unravel the Forrester dynasty. As secrets come to light and relationships are tested, the fallout promises to be nothing short of explosive. Stay tuned, because in the world of the bold and the beautiful, nothing is ever as it seems.